So why is this administration not more effective? Well, we could say because of Donald Trump, but like I said, everything in the world is not his fault. They had the House, the Senate, the White House, the Supreme Court. They had the majority of governors even. So why, not that the governors have anything to do with the administration, but still, this was a Republican land for 2 years straight. And all they got done was a tax bill. So, why? Why was it not more effective? Why did it take so long to even get the tax bill, let alone the wall and all this other stuff that they claim they're working on? They still got nothing done. So why is it so ineffective? Just plain incompetence? Was it they were working against each other? Was it some divine intervention? Wheel of Fortune just popped out, so is it bad luck? Why was it not effective? Not as effective as it could have been. I mean, they had a super majority. They had everything. House, Senate, White House, Supreme Court. They got Kavanaugh and the tax bill. So, 2 cards popped out here. 3 of Wands and Page of Swords. So we have some plans and bad news, coupled with completion in the world. So their outlook was just horrible. But that's their outlook. That doesn't explain the effectiveness. So why were they not effective? Six of Cups. It's the name of the deck, by the way. Now that is interesting. That's confusing too, but that's interesting. I need another word for that, because this is nostalgia. The past, stuck in the past. There's a longing for old times. So this is just a setup, because again, this doesn't explain the ineffectiveness. This is explaining basically what they wanted. So they have these plans. They're a bit childish and horrible, right? It involves the world, involves us, so forth, so forth. They're stuck in the old days, remember when type of thing. So this is the setup. Knight of Swords, Chaos, 7 of Pentacles, Patience. So now we have opposites. So that seems to be that they, although are supposed to be on the same team, they're working against each other. One side wants to do everything in the world, the other side has an agenda. Remember when he first got elected, actually before he got elected, one of the first things they wanted to do, once they had the majority, was to gut the ethics committee. They wanted the ethics committee gone, because naturally, you don't want somebody watching over you while you're doing the most horrible things in the world. So one side was like, yes, we're in. Obama is just about out. He wasn't even out yet. Let's do everything in the world we can possibly do. The other side was like, that sounds nice, but here's the plan we actually had. So one side wants to do everything in the world, The other side has an agenda planned out already. That's how the tax thing came out. So you had the Paul Ryan sect that had a plan, and then you had these new people who got their new the new seats in the House and the Senate, saying let's get the wall up, let's get this, let's get this, let's get this, let's get that. So you had the Trump part, because Trump wanted the wall first day. Paul Ryan was like, actually, we want money and taxes. So we're going to get money and taxes. You're going to wait on your wall and not get it at all. Bickering and politics. So yes, just what I said. There was two sides to this. 5 sides in the card, but 2 sides to this. And the plans just were not that good. Like the executions were not that good. So you have the hardship, thrown out in the cold type of thing. Eight of Pentacles. The fear was the work. Queen of Swords was the hopes. We had every branch of government. King of Pentacles and the environment. Some money man. Probably Ryan. Knight of Pentacles. Money. This was the agenda. Not this wall. The money. King of Rods was your warning. Somebody was watching you the entire time. King of Cups or Knight of Cups. So you had complete control. You had the good offers. You had everything you could possibly want to have. So Knight of Rods and the Hangman. Stuck and stagnant, moving forward. This is why it was not effective. They weren't on the same page from the beginning. Stuck and stagnant and moving forward. One party wants the wall, stuck and stagnant. The other party wanted money. They were all part of the same party, but different agendas. Politics. This is what happens when you hire someone who doesn't know what they're doing. Now what we're going to do with the light. See how it got bright all of a sudden? It's not bright in this room. Like if I turn this little filter off, it like washes everything out. But if I turn it on, then everything is super dark. I can't. Me and this camera ain't even on the same page.